Hey guys, welcome back with another video with Linksy. Yes, I know. Cyrene, right? Who the hell wants to attack Cyrene? How is it even fair attacking Cyrene? Well guys, today we have a 2 versus 4. Good old Essence and the Grease are defending. They keep sending me these incredible videos, incredible replays of these battles that they do. Iberian cavalry, that's an interesting choice. So yeah, there's Carthage and Galatia on the defense versus 4. What are these 4 armies? So there is Pontus over here, Pontus swords, Eastern archers, the shebang, Taurus spears, chariots, more archers, and 2 pikemen, since it was 1, 2, 4. Who the hell brings light, medium siege towers? Medium siege towers, because Arveni is here. Arveni having spear nobles, chosen swordsmen, heavy horse back here, more chosen swordsmen, and they have savage dogs, bringing savage dogs to a dogfight. That's good. Naked warriors, more chosen swords, and some levy freemen over there. They did get a heavy onager, so that could prove very interesting. There's another heavy onager from Massilla over there, but first we'll look at Egypt. 2 Royal Thorax swordsmen, Numidian bowmen, Carian axemen, and the front line of Galatians, it seems. There's an Egyptian pikeman unit over there, a front line of Galatian swords, and the last player, Massilla, Celtic warriors, Thorax swords, Taurus spears. Oh, there's Royal Peltas back here, and Galatian Royal Guard as well. So definitely a roster and a half for the attackers. Lots of troops, Thorax swordsmen over on this side. So they're assaulting from every which way. And the defense is, Galatia, so Galatian swords, Levy freemen, I imagine Syrian archers, some Galatian legionnaires, maybe? Syrian archers up here, Semite warriors, Cappadocian cavalry, mercenary Cappadocian cavalry, Desert legionnaire, Galatian legionnaires, some noble horse over there. Some troops on the wall, Libyan hoplites. Let's just get started. This is 30 minutes long, so it's going to be pretty fast. I don't know exactly what the results are, but I may or may not have seen something like 4.7 thousand kills with regards to the defenders. So, mercenary, Iberian cavalry coming out. Oh, those archers are not going to have a fun time. These cavalry aren't even seen because of those. That's an interesting thing to note. That archer line. Cavalry is hidden by those troops. Taurus spears, the cavalry is trying to dodge. Lots of missiles being thrown left, right, and center. He dodges the entire formation, charges around, and gets into the rear of these eastern. Oh, that is brutal. These eastern archers are dead. There's lots of pila being thrown, but these guys, they're not losing that many men. A prolonged fight would definitely do a lot more. They're dying now. 40 men down, and the second one over here is dying as well. These guys are breaking as well because of all the pila being thrown into them by their allies. This one has been shattered. No, it's not shattered. The cavalry has been defeated over here, but a lot of pila has been wasted by these Taurus spears. At least 2 volleys from them, and 3 volleys from the back ones over there. And these archers down to half health, so that definitely was a very good use of that cavalry. Artillery over here burning down the heavy onager right off the bat, doing a crap ton of damage. And that artillery is completely gone in seconds, just absolutely annihilated. This artillery is sniping it out. Really good position. Oh no, this one's sniping it out. So there are two artillery per player in the defense. So that's Carthage. Do they have more? We can see that there are a few fireballs over on that side. Not on this side though. Okay, so it seems that Massilla is now just, taking its troops, trying to capture down here. There's not much defense that they can do. This is definitely an incredible settlement, and with the proper rule sets, you can reduce the impact of having such a big advantage of the final defense location. So these chosen swordsmen are coming up. Oh, they're not gonna have fun. They're really not going to have fun over there at all whatsoever. Archers are trying to burn down this ballista, but these slingers are getting really good kills into those guys. In effect, they are pushed back. Those guys were already really heavily weakened by the cav charge, and now they are pretty much gone. That missile advantage is dead. These Taurus spears taking a lot of damage. They're over there trying to protect from further cav charges, but only so many cav can be brought in from the defense. Now, where is the cav? Okay, they were brought back into the city. These Capicodian cav and Noble Horse were brought back in. These Chosen Swordsmen in a really terrifyingly bad position for them. If that artillery decides to go round, they would... What? Does he think this is a... Does he think that is a battering ram? Oh boy. Okay, this guy needs... the Arveni player needs to learn a little bit more about the game. Again, Chosen Swordsman just right in front of you, ready to deliver punishment. Syrian archers getting on top of the walls. Now, this is a really difficult place to attack, but even so, this... I think he realized that it's not a battering ram. I think he realized a little bit too late it's not a battering ram. Syrian archers still getting onto the wall. Troops are getting in down here, organizing themselves. Over on this side, Pontus moving in. A lot of Pontic swordsmen charging in. The city has been breached by Massilla, who is coming in unopposed. But once it does get up here, and so has Egypt come up on this side. These Galatian swords getting Pila into their side. Quite a little bit of damage. These guys are wasting their Pila, trying to shoot up here, kill those Galatian troops. But over in this side, an absolute massacre is happening. Levi Freeman winning against that with some support from the Syrian archers, which are on the wall, picking off anything that comes up too close to the wall, as well as these guys already are at 100 kills. Oh, now Galatian swords are a fantastic unit, but Galatian swordsmen, but they are very susceptible to missile fire since they only have 35 armor, so they're getting absolutely wrecked from there. And on the walls, you don't really have protection against Syrian archers at all. Levi Freeman ready in the sides, ready to throw some Pila in. Now I know why there's no assault on this side. As we say that though, these archers getting really good kills. Those dogs of war getting pretty much annihilated. They're running away. They're going their own separate way. They're trying to burn down the gate using troops, which is not the most ideal of circumstances, as that will not yield the best results. There's some Galatian legionnaires here ready to intercept. 2 Galatian legionnaires, to be perfectly honest, is not going to go down well. Now, these axe warriors could do a lot, because all they need to do is just come up this way and start charging up here. Libyan infantry is being moved to block them. Cretan archers is being brought down this side. There's some more legionnaires over here to support. Pontus is fighting the mercenary Gallic hunters, which are a fantastic unit. 25 melee attack, 40 weapon damage, will be quite useful in holding the walls over there, especially if they don't have missile support. These Levi Freemen finally losing a few men, but these Syrian archers just massacring, macerating, chewing up all those Numidian bowmen. So the assault over here with their overconfidence, because I would be overconfident in this scenario. Having 4 armies versus 2, you're like, yeah, that'll be fine. They just have to camp. There's no camping to be seen in this case. And okay, there are some Galatian swords ready to intercept on this side, and so there's no chance that these troops can go up that way. I would have waited till Massilla was completely in the settlement. Massilla's main force is still back here as well. I would have brought that forward, assaulted over here, broke down the walls, and then assaulted the this is the first tier of the settlement. This is the second tier, with everything I had in one place. Also, Arveni is just wasting its incredibly good units to Pila throws and to archer fire, and it is sad, if anything, to see this happening. These troops are slowly dying, but these are chosen swordsmen. These are a fantastic unit, and they're slowly burning down this gate, which is, it's working, but then they have to face with the oil. These naked warriors getting right into their Those Syrian archers are getting a lot of the good kills. Syrian archers on this side, 266 kills, and they still have ammunition. This place was completely cleaned up, and all of the troops were removed. So more Carian Axemen are getting on the wall, and more Galatian swords and Carian Axemen being thrown up here. These Levy Freemen, 58 kills. Those Naked Warriors are pretty much gone. Now, Naked Warriors are a fantastic unit. 36 charge bonus versus infantry, but you do not want them to be shot at. 10 armor is not something you want them to become pin cushions. Axe Warriors over here getting caught out by the Libyan infantry, and they're going to get charged down by the Libyan infantry. Axe Warriors have 20 charge bonus. They do get their charge bonus on, but unfortunately they are caught out of position. These Celtic Warriors are not moving fast enough to support. The Massilian player is taking sweet time to move through the city. That's gonna cost his allies a lot, because Egypt's pretty much out of the picture already. He does have some troops left, but he's sending most of his army in through the gates now, and it seems that that's what the plan is going to be. Massilian hopliter, spears and truck swordsmen left back here. The artillery failed to provide a breach point. Yeah, they really needed tortoises for this. Siege towers is not gonna work that well. A tortoise breach would do so much more in such a scenario. The gate has finally caught fire, and troops are moving. Sermite warriors, Galatian legionnaires are moving in, and they're gonna create a kill box over there. These savage dogs are broken. Chosen swords are down to very, very down. And once that gate burns down and they charge in, they're gonna charge in, and this it broke. This has oil, so are you guys gonna charge in? Maybe. Okay, the dogs were set. That is smart, sending in the dogs in, triggering the oil. But the oil is the oil is gonna keep triggering. And that's a lot of units that are about to die. And that unit just lost 10 men. And nope, that was good 20 men, if not more. It just died over there, and more units are gonna keep pouring through, not even waiting to neutralize the capture point. More swordsmen coming in. This is a fresh unit of chosen swordsmen, which is just about to go through. The first unit is already broken, and okay, it seems the capture point has been neutralized. 2 chosen swordsmen pretty much broken for free. Third one coming in. Third one will be able to fight here for a while, but again, these PLS from those legionnaires are going to be doing work. It's going to be ridiculously easy to hold. Levy Freemen finally making it inside the settlement, and Naked Warriors coming in. What's left of their Veni army is moving in. The Gallic Hunters over here trying to get into position to shoot. Now they're getting onto the walls, and they're getting shot by these Syrian archers. 200 kills over there. These guys are 379 kills on those Syrian archers. This is an absolute massacre, guys. And we haven't even seen what Pontus has been doing. Seems Pontus has lost his first wave and is just chilling there now. It is holding down Carthage completely. But now the Cretan archers are being pulled back. Some Iberian swordsmen are being pulled back. And there's a battle being held over here. Those Gallic Hunters are... Why are they breaking? Oh, they're fighting against these Cretan archers, which are winning. These Libyan infantry holding their line, killing all of these Celtic warriors and axe warriors really effectively. And this is just an absolute massacre. Too many units are dying all over the place. This is insane. Yeah, these Levy Freemen are dead. These Carian Axemen, I mean, they're all getting a few kills here and there, but there's not nearly enough. There's also still cavalry back here. There's still some Levy Freemen. There's not that many units left in defense. Some Galatian swords. I mean, over here there are troops that are fighting for the walls, but these guys are fighting like, you know, Galatian legionnaires and Semite warriors. They're fighting chosen swordsmen, which are a really good unit. These Syrian archers on the wall, ready to shoot at anything that comes. Gallic hunters, what are they shooting at? Okay, the Gallic Hunters are getting a nice shot into the Syrian archers' flanks, so that's going to be useful. These Syrian archers, are they out of ammunition? Yeah, finally. 383 kills. Now they're being pushed back because these Gallic Hunters are shooting at them. While that is happening, the Syrian archers here, 247 kills. They still have ammunition, and the Levy Freemen are going onto the walls to deal with the remainder of these Gallic Hunters. Cleaning that, this would be the last remaining force of the attackers, because Pontus pretty much is been dealt with. The only way he can get off the walls is these two blocks over here. Okay, there is another stop sign over there, but that is going to be very limited, as well. They're fighting mercenary Italian swordsmen, but there are African pikemen holding the gate. Even if the gate is burned down, this will be more than enough to hold. These Cretan archers are going to get a really nice side shots into those units. The Pontic archers over there, trying to get some revenge for getting massacred. Gallic Hunters, they are dead. Galatian swords on the walls. There's a lot of troops left in reserve here, but they need to start moving in. Arveni has given up on this gatehouse and is being pushed back. He's actually pulling back his units slowly, because he lost everything there for pretty much nothing. He's going to hide under the galley, and that's going to be dangerous for them to stay there. They should just completely abandon that location and go back. Now at this point, half of the armies that are attacking are dead. These noble hordes trying to do some sneaky back charges into the Stork swordsmen. More mercenary Iberian troops are being brought forward. Over here, Libyan infantry are swinging around. They're engaging with these Celtic warriors, and they're trying to do some damage of any sorts. Libyan hoplites are being pulled back. Troops are being pulled back left, right, and center. African pikemen holding the line there. Anything that goes down is gonna get stabbed to death by these pikemen. And honestly, archers will be able to deal with the rest. There is some chariots that if they made it into the settlement, it would have been disastrous for the defense, but there's only so much you can do. Pila throws by these Galatian swords. They are 76 kills in, and they they only lost 7 men. So yeah, cavalry and sword charge. This is a really good charge by those Turk swordsmen, getting 1 kill on that noble horse. Levy Freeman on the wall and Galatian swords. These troops have been killed. 432 kills on that Galatian swords. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. That is ridiculously insane. Levy Freeman, hundreds of kills. More archers are being poured in. The remainder of the troops are being poured in over there. Over here, they're just chilling. They're not using their missiles whatsoever. The troops over here are fighting desperately, trying to hold back. These Semite warriors are being attacked from the rear by these Celtic warriors, which are now getting completely annihilated by the Iberians, getting a really good side shot. The Libyan infantry over here is getting into the Gallic Hunters, cleaning that up, killing up those Celtic warriors. Over here, the hoplites engaged in the pikeman actually walks by, just passing, and is going for the archers over there. But the archers, yeah, these pikemen are not going to have a good time. Why are they going pike formation? Okay, it seems that Carthage has not realized what is happening here. This is going to be interesting. Nope, I think it's going to be a just passing a moment again. A few of these Cretan archers are going to die, but this is unfortunate because this Cretan... Did the pikeman just reposition itself? Yep, the pikeman repositioned itself to the wrong side. A couple of these Cretan archers are going to die, but they're being saved. Troops are being brought back to try and support them. Over here, the Iberians charge into the Thorax back. Troops are moving back and forth. The noble horse is trying to get rear charges. There has been a retreat sounded on this side. His troops are being pulled back, as finally they're being overwhelmed over there. Satisfied with the damage they did, they're just pulling back to the citadel. And frankly speaking, if this side is cleaned up, by the defense, I would not see this being any way, shape, or possible for the attackers, because these guys are really running out of resources, running out of troops. They do not have Thorax Swordsman cleaned up. Thorax Swordsman cleaned up with minimal damage inflicted. Iberian Swords charging in against the Celtic Wars over there, and the Taurus Spears over there not having a good time whatsoever. How is Pontus doing? Pontus just has a mass of troops on the wall. The pikemen over here, 300 kills, along with the Italian swordsman holding out very well. Italian swordsman on the wall, not having a good time over there. They're doing well holding, but these archers needed to be kept there, because right now those archers fired into here, they would be getting hundreds of kills straight off the bat. But again, these pikemen will be getting a lot of kills over there. They're killing unit after unit, and they're definitely paying for themselves in that aspect. Over here, Massilla is getting cleaned up. These peltasts. For some reason, this cavalry stopped charging, and that is cost us definitely some damage for the Galatian general. Getting a really good charge into those peltasts, but these Gallic hunters over there doing the actual damage. Now, this cavalry could have snuck past this side and charged over there, which is potentially what they've been trying to do, but they've lost way too many men to be able to do so now. Over here, Galatian Legionnaires still holding the breach. All these troops are being pulled back, and damage is trying to be done. This ballista crew seems to have been burned down. Libyan hoplite is being taken off the wall, and Syrian archers are being brought onto the wall to try and shoot. Capicoli cavalry trying to get their charge into these naked warriors. Those naked warriors are going to try and get damage done. The Syrian archers saved by the Capicolian cavalry, from what I can see. Celtic slingers will be getting some really good shots into those naked warriors, and they will get a lot of kills that way. Archers trading very, very effectively here for Carthage. Cretan archers getting a really good shot against these mercenary Gallic hunters. We have 10 armor, and that was going to be a limited amount of damage that can be done. Oh boy, I haven't slept properly. Last night I recorded the live stream of the Moratori and the Honey Badgers, and holy shit, that was a good game. This pikeman is at 700 kills. This is just a massacre at this point. 700 kills, and still going up. They are still 2/3 strength. It's Italian swords over there, just pulling back. These Pontic swords are getting absolutely annihilated. This unit of pikes is almost killed an entire army on it by itself. These units are breaking, and damage is being done. There's also the Italian swordsman with Pila ready for any unit that tries to escape. At this point, the doors are blocked with the dead bodies of the dead. 800 kills. The kills are really racking up with that pike unit over on that side. If there was ever a time for fireballs over here, it would have rolled down and destroyed all of that really easily. Nice kill box set up with Galatia, doing really well over there. The Spear Nobles for some reason coming back towards this side. Now, the major problem with the attack is they had a disjointed attack. Pontus attacking on his own time, Arveni doing his own thing over there. Massilla in Egypt. Massilla did actually the better one. He had got most of his army into the walls, and he's done the most damage fighting for here. But again, he didn't have his entire army in place. Egypt losing half his army instantly right off the bat over here to Syrian archers, pretty much. Capicolian cavalry coming in down the rear, and these Gallic hunters are completely exposed. There's no units that are nearby that could defend them. And if they do charge, those Capicolian cavalry, if they do manage to get a proper charge in, it's going to be really disastrous for the attackers, because this is their last missile units that are pretty much intact. There are some Royal Turk swordsmen back here, but these Norwegian bowmen are also very exposed. Now, the problem with cavalry down these roads, they tend to be really confused, and in fact, they keep, I don't know, potting in Rome is of limited success. I would still just take the Celtic onager over here and just go kill it. There you go. Sometimes it's better rather than do attack orders, just do move orders, because they tend to move better. That Celtic onager just instantly wiped clean, and now he's moving in. And if he moves to here, well, the heavy horse will be able to deal with the Capicolian cavalry over there. Over here, the Galatian swords, which were very depleted already, 200 kills, fighting Celtic warriors, and some chosen swords over there, but Pilas being thrown, slingers shooting in on that side, and Syrian archers ready to shoot into that unit. So this is just an absolute kill box of epic proportions over there. Still lots of levy, like cheap infantry is left, but I mean, let's see these pike units. 967 kills. Pontus's army died to an African pikeman. Please note, this unit of pikemen is now silver chevron, and it's now fighting Taurus spears over there. Pikemen managing to get off the wall, but they're not in formation, because possibly some of them are still onto the wall. So the Italian swordsmen over there are doing their thing. The bronze shield pikeman for the general is doing its thing, and units are just charging outside of the settlement and running away, routing. 997 kills on that African pikeman. Absolutely beauty of a unit. Over there on this side, for some reason there are some Royal Turkish swordsmen going along the coast, possibly trying to get into the rear of that. Fireballs being activated, not getting that many kills the first round of fireballs. If they do activate the second round though, that might be useful. They did activate the second round, and those fireballs did not work. I was gonna say, oh, we're gonna get a really juicy charge in there. Nope. Those fireballs did not work whatsoever, and unfortunately, there's no infantry over here to speak of that can hold this pike unit anymore. It's really sad that the fireballs didn't work, unfortunately. But these African pikemen are going to get shot down by those archers. Massilla bringing up its troops over here. The Cappadocian cavalry just charging left, right, and center, getting any kills it can. Heavy horse coming in from the rear, but with the support of Libyan infantry, support of the Syrian archers on the walls. That heavy horse is not going to do much. This will be another massacre of epic proportions. Cretan archers on the walls can fire both locations. Some troops were brought in, Iberian swords were brought in, and the pikemen are being retreated from that location. The balance of power is finally moving to quite even, and over here, yeah, Galatia. We know who Galatia is now. Oh, cheeky Massilla, very cheeky Massilla. This is what happens when you don't escort all the troops properly. Yeah, they broke the general noble horse for Galatia over there with their catapult. They're like, yeah, we die, you die with us. This is why you need to have insurance when escorting units outside the battlefield. Because that's what we're calling it now, escorting. It's complete and utter denial, essence. Complete and utter denial. Over on this side, hoplites are holding the line. Heavy horse finally charging in. Cappadocian cavalry seem to have died. No, they were just pulled back. There's still decently amount of health. Arveni has been cleaned up. There's still some troops left in reserve. There's a Semite warrior in decent condition, and these Iberian swords are half health. There is a charge over here by chosen swordsmen and spear nobles, which are being held by these Galatian legionnaires. They should theoretically hold for a long time, especially if another unit of Galatian legionnaires goes in and supports them. Definitely will be very useful. And yeah, over here, these arrow towers, both of those are captured over there, and this arrow tower is captured over here. So these capture points are really good. Now, what do you do in these situations? How do you deal with, like, you know, this settlement? Well, you need to get your artillery into the settlement, that's for sure. You need to break this corner, which allow you to put, here, which allows you to put missiles here and fire into the back of that. And you need to break this or this corner where you can fire missiles into this box, making sure there's no archers up there. That is the ideal way of doing it. You could also break this wall over here. For the reason that this arrow tower can then start firing into the settlement, and this arrow tower is forgot where the capture point is for this one, but yeah, if this arrow tower can fire into here once you capture it, also missiles, you know, firing into there, it could do a lot of damage, and they cannot put units up there on the wall. So those are definitely things you need to look into. The attackers did, I mean, kudos to them, they attacked really fast and effectively, losing their entire army because they attacked way too fast. African pikemen not yet satisfied with the massacres on the wall. The mercenary Italian swordsmen holding the wall there. The African pikemen coming back here and are fighting in a really disjointed fashion against these Royal Turk swordsmen. 1052 kills. Rear charge by the Iberian troops. This Royal Turk swordsman is going to get killed. Royal Peltas general is shooting his Peltas into his own men over there. He's getting some friendly fire. He's getting some kills, but mostly some friendly fire as well. And finally, pikemen organize themselves properly, and now they're going to start poking. The Poke Boys are poking, and the pokey sides of the Poke Boys, no, of the Swordy Boys. That's going to be a lot of damage. At this point, the game is pretty much over. They had 90% of the balance power at the start of the game. Now it's 50-50, and at that position, they still have missiles. These slingers and archers still have missiles. They're shooting into the sides of those Turk swordsmen. Up on this side, Massilla is just doing one last hurrah. Artillery is being shot, bombarding here, trying to kill something at random. These Massilian Taurus spears are charging in. The Massilian general is charging in. The last two generals alive are... Actually, no, this guy's still alive as well. It's breaking, but still alive somehow. I thought I saw... he's over here. Bronze Shield Pikeman, yeah, he's still alive. The Pontus army just got stuck in there. The Royal Peltas, you know, it's a good time to get some shots into those Royal Peltas. And these Royal Turk swordsmen charging into... They could have really just gone around. They should have sent 2 units to come here, clean up this, get Pontus into the settlement, and then they would have launched a coordinated assault. What they've been doing is they trickled down their units into the center. First Arveni, now Massilla, and Egypt. I don't know what Egypt was doing. It's definitely a fun game. The odds were not in favor of the defense, but at the same time, somehow the defense pulled off an excellent game. It is the case when you have too many troops, you tend not to be able to micro as much. Even though in this case there were a team of 4, I would assume they were not a team of people that were in voice chat, and that does change a lot, especially if the defenders were on voice chat, if the defenders were coordinating the defense much better. And yeah, this point, the army loss penalties should be triggered any moment. Balance of power is shifting wildly in favor of the attack. Those Galatian troops. Okay, finally. Although that fireball killed the African pikeman unit, it did do some damage to that. That African pikeman unit just got absolutely annihilated by that fireball over there. But these Royal Peltas did lose a lot, and these Royal Turk swordsmen, the Galatian Royal Guard over there. Okay, the Royal Turk swordsmen were annihilated. The Galatian Royal Guard facing the wrong way. So these guys still have ammunition now. I mean, 300 kills. They've done their thing. Levy Freeman getting in position. Archers shooting into the side of that general. These Taurus spears being cleaned. Army loss penalties have been inflicted. This was a fantastic game. It was quite a nice game, chilled game. I'm scared to see the scoreboard. Terrified to see the scoreboard. 4,200 kills by the Grease Father with Carthage, mostly down to his pikemen, and over 9,000, which is good old Essence, getting 3,500 kills, losing 1,100 troops. So he actually had units which were still pretty... Yeah, this one and these 2 units hadn't seen fighting. This guy still probably had a lot of ammunition left. 456 kills, 300 kills. That's insane, right? And these Galatian legionnaires barely fighting because they were fighting against chosen swordsmen, so still really good. These Syrian archers, just absolutely mental. Greece still had ammunition on these Cretan archers for sure. These Balearic slingers just getting hundreds of kills towards the end of the game. His African pikemen absolutely slaughtering an entire army. 600 kills from Italian swordsmen. 600 kills. Holy shit. So between these 2 units, okay, between these 2 units, he got 1,800 kills easily. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Okay, well, let's see. Royal Athenian. His Galatian swords Carrion Axeman slaughtered. Galatian Royal Guard slaughtered. I don't know where these guys went. They were going round. Royal Turks, Swordsman 63 kills. Norwegian Bowman, nothing. These guys still had ammunition, just were left behind. Burrito over here absolutely slaughtered us. He lost his entire army to those pikemen. Chef doing the best in their team, but the best is 900 kills. And the vengeful one, well, you have to a lot to avenge there, my man. I have a feeling these guys will not be playing much Rome in their lifespan. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like this content. You know what? One subscribe is one prayer for the souls that were escorted off the field today. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Stay safe out there. Send me your replays if you want. Discord, link in the description box below. Totalwarbro@gmail.com if you want to send me an email. If you want to contact me in any way, just find me on Discord. Talk to me, Grandpa Linksy. You'll find me there. Yeah, take care, guys. Peace out.